Honourable members, let's take item number 5, correction of votes and proceedings, and official reports. Honourable members, we have the vote and proceedings of Wednesday, 22nd July 2026 for correction. Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, page 7, page 8, page 9, page 10, page 11, page 12, page 13, page 14, 15, 16, 17, page 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Honourable members, in the absence of any correction, the vote and proceedings of Wednesday, 22nd July 2026 is hereby adopted as a true record of proceedings. Honourable members, we have the official report of Wednesday, 15 July 2026 for correction. Honourable members, any correction? Honourable member, are you up to correct the vote and the official report? Honourable members, any correction? In the absence of any correction, the official reports of Wednesday, 15 July 2026 is hereby adopted as the true record of proceedings. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to apply for us to skip 6, which is the statement that will be given later in the day by the Finance Minister, and move to the presentation of papers, which is item number 7 on page 4 of today's other paper.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, in doing so, the Minister is not here. So I wanted to ask your permission to get the Minister for Roads to do that on his behalf. Thank you.
Yes, Honourable Deputy Whip.
Mr. Speaker,
well, if you approve, we can also start with the addendum before we come to item number 7.
Mr. Speaker, save that his application is vague because he has not indicated specific papers to be laid by the minister responsible for.
You are right. Let's take the addendum paper, then we can come to the item number 7 on the main order paper.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, we are looking at 7A, B, C, and D to do it on behalf of all the ministers under these items. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, but his view is that we should do the order paper addendum. So let's go ahead and take the addendum, then we come and do the 7.
Yes, we can do so.
Very well.
Then, yeah, so
Very
we can
well.
do. Again, I will ask the minister to do it on behalf of the finance minister.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, we don't have a problem with the minister doing an order paper addendum on behalf of the Minister for Finance. Save that, Mr. Speaker, we might be demanding some brief explanation from the minister. If he is in that position to do that, he can move ahead and do the presentation.
Honorable Habib, you must end the title Eternal Litigant. Yes, Minister for Rules. At commencement of public business, presentation and first reading of bills. Item numbered A.
An act to provide for the imposition, collection, and accounting of customs duty tax and for related matters.
Honourable members, the Custom Bill 2026 is duly introduced and read for the first time and referred to the Finance Committee for consideration and report. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I don't know if, because we have up to F, if you indulge me, we will allow the minister to do all the laying, and if he can give explanation, because I don't want to demand the explanation A, B, C, D to make the point. So when he is done, then I can now.
Very well. Then item numbered B on the order paper addendum.
An act to amend the Income Tax Act 2015, Act 896, to revise the rates of income tax for individuals and the turnover for presumptive tax.
Honourable members, the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2026 is introduced and duly read for the first time and referred to the Finance Committee for consideration and report. Item number C on order paper addendum.
An act to amend the Value Added Tax Act 2025, Act 1151, to provide for an adjustment in the value added tax threshold for services and to zero rate the local purchase of gold under the Ghana Accelerated National Reserve Accumulation Program.
Honourable members, the Value Added Tax Amendment Bill 2026 is introduced and read for the first time, referred to the Finance Committee for consideration and report. Item numbered D on the order paper addendum. Item numbered D on the order paper addendum.
Mr. Speaker, it's actually C.
C. We've just done C, the Value Added Tax Amendment Bill 2026. So we are moving to D.
Okay then, sorry, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Finance Minister is here. So
very well.
I wanted to ask him to continue.
Very well. Yes.
An act to provide for the imposition and collection of excise duty on selected imported and locally manufactured excisable goods, to provide for excise tax stamp and the affixation of excise tax stamp on excisable goods and for related matters.
Honourable members, the Excise Bill 2026 is introduced and read for the first time and referred to the Finance Committee for consideration and reports. Item numbered F.
Mr. Speaker, respectfully, item number F, we would want to withdraw the earlier one laid on the 27th of March and lay a new. Oh, that is E. I'm sorry, not
That's
F.
F.
Yeah.
I'm calling on F.
An act to amend the Public Procurement Act 2003, Act 663, to clarify and elaborate the conditions for use of restricted tendering and to prohibit the use of the single source procurement method, except for exceptional circumstances, tighten the legal test for emergency and urgent situations, provide sanctions for the board, and to provide for related matters.
Honourable members, the Public Procurement Amendment Bill 2026 is introduced and read for the first time, referred to the Finance Committee for consideration and report. Yes, what do you have to say about the E?
Mr. Speaker, we are seeking to withdraw the Ghana Cocoa Board Amendment Bill 2025. We laid it and it was duly referred to the Finance Committee. But a lot of work has been done on it, and so we want to withdraw what we laid, and we'll relay an entirely new bill for consideration of the House.
Well, in the circumstances, I can permit you to have the bill withdrawn.
Yes.
And then if the new one is brought to us, then we'll be able to introduce it and refer.
Will be here in a couple of minutes.
Very well.
Thank you.
So until it is here, yes?
Mr. Speaker, I'm thinking that we are running too fast with regards to the withdrawal. Mr. Speaker, I wanted to draw your attention that the item A, B, C, and D that has just been referred to the Finance Committee. Mr. Speaker, with respect, it has a lot of effect on the economy of this country. And we were going to propose that if the leadership of the Economic Committee can be added to the Finance Committee to look at this, because considering what has been laid, if it will not hurt Minister, we add the leadership of the Economic Committee to the Finance Committee.
A member or a leader of any committee can join the Finance Committee to do this exercise. So that one
Mr. Speaker, we don't have any objection to having the leadership.
The Energy Committee is meeting in my floor. I have seen that those who are not members of the Energy Committee are joining them in order to carry on that business.
Mr. Speaker, if there's this directive from you, it carries a lot of weight. And the minister said he doesn't have a problem with it. So, as referred to those committees, if the leadership of the Economic Committee...
I even have my own way. This is our bills. I would have been asking the leadership of Constitutional Legal to join.
But, Mr. Speaker,
these are bills.
Financial implication, and then it has a lot of effect on the economy.
But so, they are bills. You understand? That is why I'm saying that anybody who feels can assist, the committee can join them.
But Mr. Speaker, that referral will carry a weight that Finance Committee and leadership of Economic Committee, Mr. Speaker, with respect, so that we can make progress.
You see, we are just trying to avoid a problem. That's why we are not referring it to the joint committee. But the leadership, they are permitted to join the committee to work on it, as well as the Constitutional Legal, to help do this. Sometimes you refer it to joint committee, signing the report becomes a problem.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, I think it is clear that you said the leadership of the Economic Committee can be part of it. No problem. Mr. Speaker, before the minister come back to do the needful on E, Mr. Speaker, I wanted to invoke Standing Order 1633. And Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I read Standing Order 1633. After the presentation of a bill, a member may ask the sponsor to offer a short explanation statement on the bill, and the sponsor shall comply. So if the Deputy Minister can give us a short explanation with regards to the Custom Bill 2026, the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2026, the Value Added Tax Amendment Bill 2026, and the Excise Bill 2026. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Can you read the order?
Mr. Speaker, 1633. The connote heading is first reading of a bill. So 3 says that after the presentation of a bill, a member may ask the sponsor to offer a short explanation statement on the bill, and the sponsor shall comply.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, we are coming to the House to get the assistance of this noble House to amend a number of our bills, the Customs Bill, the Income Tax Amendment Bill, In fact, for customs, we are coming with an entirely new bill because it's been about 11 years since the Act was passed and there hasn't been any major amendment. And so we are coming with an entirely new bill to enhance our customs revenues. For income tax, there are a few amendments that we are seeking to do. Same with the value added and excise bill. Mr. Speaker, the excise bill, we've seen a lot of abuse in the excise, specifically in the area of spirits and wines. It is surprising that in this country we import between 2023 and 2025, the value of duty that we should have derived from wines and spirits is estimated at 5 billion. However, only about 1 billion is received. And so we are coming with an amendment to tighten some provisions to secure revenue. On the public procurement amendment bill, Mr. Speaker, we have seen that there is the need to tighten the use of single source as the preferred method of procurement. And so we are coming with amendments to this bill to tighten and make rather competitive tendering the norm. As a consequence of this, we are going to shorten the period within which procurement process can be completed because it takes a long time to complete competitive tendering procurement, and that is one of the excuses why a lot of MDAs will resort to single source. And so we are bringing some of these things to tighten and improve and ensure that we have value for money. So, Mr. Speaker, that is what these are seeking to achieve. Thank you very much.
Yes, I think we are ready to take the E now. So your application is to have the earlier on withdrawn. Yes, Honorable Habib.
Mr. Speaker, we don't have a problem with the minister withdrawing the bill, but he did not give explanation. Are you just withdrawing it entirely, or you have an intention of reintroducing the bill?
Yes, Deputy Minister.
Mr.
You can
Speaker,
repeat
I
it.
sought your leave.
You can repeat your application.
We already withdrew the one we laid. We are now relaying a new one. So that is what we are here to do. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, please, when did he withdraw the bill?
No, he is making an application
Mr. Speaker, he said he already withdrew the bill.
Cocoa Board Bill 2026 withdrawn. That was the application on the floor. But when you got up, you invoke Standing Order 1633 for him to explain. Now he has done the explanation. Properly speaking, the matter on the floor that you should speak to is his application for withdrawal. We had already done the presentation of these bills, make the referrals, and now he made an application to withdraw the Ghana Cocoa Board Bill to enable him present a new one. Then you raise the issue. You understand? So clearly, you did not raise the issue at the time that you ought to have raised it, so that he can give the explanation. But we accommodated you. That is why I am asking him to repeat the application for the record.
So, Mr. Speaker, my leader wasn't paying attention at the time. What I did earlier on was to seek the leave of Mr. Speaker to withdraw the Cocoa Board Amendment Bill that we laid earlier on, several months ago, and to relay a new one. And I gave an explanation that the initial one we laid was just an amendment. But looking at the volume of the amendments that we have done, we are now seeking to withdraw and lay a new one and present an entirely new bill to the House. So that is the application I made. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I'm surprised the Deputy Minister for Finance said, I am not paying attention. I don't know. No, I don't know whether you read your standing orders, Deputy Minister. Mr. Speaker, the standing orders does not give the authority to the Speaker. It is the leave of the House when you want to withdraw a bill. If you read standing order 173, and Mr. Speaker, I read standing order 173 with the heading withdrawal of a bill. A sponsor may withdraw a bill by the leave of the House, not the Speaker. So you are wrong.
Yes. Are you opposed to the application?
Mr. Speaker, I'm not opposed, but it is not the leave of the Speaker,
Is
but the
any
leave of
member
the House.
opposed to the application?
Mr. Speaker, I'm not opposed to it, but it is by the leave of the House, not the leave of
Yes.
the
So
Speaker.
we take it that the House has granted the leave in the absence of any opposition. So Ghana Cocoa Board Amendment Bill 2025 presented to the House on Thursday, 27th March 2025 by the Minister for Finance is hereby withdrawn. Then, Deputy Finance Minister, you can now lay the item numbered E on the order paper addendum.
An act to establish the Ghana Cocoa Board to regulate, oversee, and monitor activities in the cocoa value chain, to provide the cultivation of cocoa, undertake the buying, selling, and export of cocoa, to promote value addition to cocoa, and to provide for related matters.
Honourable members, Ghana Cocoa Board Bill 2026 is introduced, read for the first time, and referred to Finance Committee for consideration and reports. Yes, item numbered 7 on the main order paper. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I wanted us to go back to the main order paper.
Yes.
And take item number 7 on page 4. And again, ask the Deputy Minister to present the following papers on behalf of his minister. That is 7A. Roman numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, we don't have any problem with that.
Yes, Deputy Minister for Finance. I think we have to take the items together. Item number 7A.
Request for waiver of import duties, import VAT, import NHIL, import get fund levy, EXIM levy, and special import levy SIL, amounting to the Ghana cedi equivalent of 330,826 euros on materials, goods, and equipment to be procured for the implementation of the Africa Energy Parks project in Jan, Savannah region. Request for waiver of import duties, import VAT, import NHIL, import get fund levy, EXIM levy, special import levy SIL, amounting to the Ghana cedi equivalent of 207,776 United States dollars on materials, goods, and equipment to be imported for the establishment of energy infrastructure for rural development project, water, energy, food, EXIM. Request for waiver of import duties, import VAT, import NHIL, import get fund levy, EXIM levy, special import levy SIL, amounting to the Ghana cedi equivalent of 20,508,664 United States dollars on equipment, machinery, and materials to be procured for the Ghana Scale Up Renewable Energy Program, SREP.
Honourable members, the papers item 7A, I to VII have all been duly presented and they are referred to Finance Committee for consideration and reports. I will now call on the Minister in charge of Government Communication to lay the item numbered 7B. Item numbered 7B. Minister in charge of Government Communication.
Mr. Speaker, he is not available, so we'll seek your permission for Minister of Roads and Transport to do that on his behalf.
Yes, there is an application for Minister of Roads to lay the item numbered 7B.
Mr. Speaker, you know the road minister, we can't, but the point is that, Majority Leader, today is the mid-year budget review. Your Minister for Government Communication is not in the chamber. Your Interior Minister is not in the chamber. Your Education